This hill is a very important part of Woollomooloo's colonial history. This street was actually donated by Judge Darling so that there could be access from William Street down to the bay. This cliff face is also a very important part of our history because it was Woollomooloo Hill, and above it is the Telford Lodge that was part of one of Darling's first land grants at Darlinghurst. Andrew, there's been a lot of concerns with this development plan, and the residents around this street have put their concerns forward. Can you tell me in your words what these are?
I think the residents' concerns are very valid and legitimate. It's unfortunate that they've been ignored by council, but we're looking at a complex site with 3 or 4 major items of serious significance. Telford Lodge behind me was built in 1843 and should be properly conserved. The Caladad building further west has now been heritage listed but will be gutted on the inside. And in front of me is the 1915 Federation building, which has been completely demolished with a 2-storey tower on top overshadowing people's amenity light breezeways. For people on the opposite side of the street, they'll lose their iconic views of the bridge and the Opera House, part of the amenity and part of the reason they're living in one of Sydney's oldest suburbs.
That we're very concerned about the loss of light and air from this building next door. When they develop it, it's going to obviously be multi-storey. There is a large opening that lets light and air flow through this garage here and clear all the airborne particles and fumes and everything that build up in there away. If that's enclosed, it'll just be a catchment area exactly like a tunnel. So you'll get increases, substantial increases in airborne particles, carbon monoxide, really dangerous, a dangerous cocktail of airborne particles, as I said before, and all those can cause enormous problems. Increases in mould, carbon monoxide, if you're exposed to it for an extended period of time, increases the risk of heart attack, it increases the risk of problems with asthma. Certainly not something that we want to face as we get older. So.
What's your feeling about council and how they've treated your submission in relation to your problems?
We're very frustrated. They've had 3 instances where the developer's been asked to redo submissions and none of them have included any adjustments based on the concerns we've raised. It's as though council are just saying to the developer, don't worry about it, that's not your problem, it'll just go away. And so we're extremely frustrated and angry at that.
The major problem with the DA is that it's heritage heresy.